People, deluded, I'm back again, your favourite YouTuber, the best YouTuber. Before I start, big up yourselves for tuning in, big up yourselves for being consistent viewers, man, because without you lot, I'm nothing, and clearly you lot have an eye for talent, because you're rocking with the best. But cracking on, we know it's a decisive week. We've got Spurs on the weekend. After that, we've got United. Before that, we're in Europa League action against Vorskla. So, yeah. Going into the game, I won't lie, people, I love when previews are like this because it means I don't have to do too much, because what more is there to be said? No disrespect to Vorskla, but this is a team we should be beating. We should be beating the Ukrainians. Forgive me if I'm wrong and they're not Ukrainian, but I'm so sure they are. The potential worry I see from this, if I'm Una Emre, I'm not taking a first team player with me. Obviously, I'm going a bit OTT with that. What I mean by that is, for me anyways, I know Ozil didn't play on the weekend, so I'd probably take Ozil, but you'd probably be thinking, if you're going to use Ozil against Spurs, this ain't the game for him to be playing, because it's a long journey. I don't know the hours, but I assume it's a long journey. Obviously, there's going to be travel time and things like that. It's not going to be the best of pitches. I don't like to use the pitch debate, but we've got to be we're at the part of the season now. We've got to be sensible. We're having a decent November by Arsenal standards, so it's just, for me anyways, it's about being sensible and riding our luck. For me anyways, again, I know we're going off topic, but against United and Spurs, I need 4 points minimum. My heart's already accepted that we might even just get one. Of course, I would love to get full points, but you know what it is, innit? We should be beating a side like this. Back to Europa League action. No complacency. We can't, again, I'm even doing it myself. I don't want to disrespect this side. We can't think too ahead. We can't think about Spurs. We can only deal with the games that come thick and fast. And we're more or less through. I'm so sure we've qualified already. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Sporting Lisbon, I don't know for goal difference and things, but I believe they're on 7 points. We're on 10, so they could potentially level up the ting with us. So we would want to win that. Of course, for obvious reasons, we just want to top the group. We've already got qualification, but just to make it stand out a bit better, that will only happen by topping the group. Just carry on winning games. To be fair with you, just the bare minimum of a football match. In regards to Europa League, I know we can't really keep a clean sheet in the Premier League, but in Europa League we're all right. Only Chelsea and I believe Prague have better clean sheet records or goals conceded records than us, and I believe they've only both conceded one fewer than us. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but yeah. One thing that does concern me a bit is our record in Ukraine isn't the best. We've never won an away game against Ukrainian oppositions. We've drawn 4 and we've lost 4. Forgive me if I'm wrong. And I saw that stat on Sky Sports. I was thinking, that's mad. Saying that, didn't we lose to Shakhtar or something like that a couple of years ago when we was in the champs? But so yeah, there's an air of concern, or if there's not more of a carrot to be put on the match, then there's that for the players that go out there. Obviously there's going to be some squad players playing. There's a carrot of trying to get back into their lineup, carrot of getting rid of that negative statistic about not winning an away game in Ukraine, and just carrying on our winning run and things like that. Not just us who's got a negative record as well. Vorskla, excluding qualification stages, haven't won an official European game. We don't want us to be the ones that they get them stats. They put them stats right, which typically happens in the Premier League. I can't remember the game actually too vividly when we played them, but if I remember correctly, I could be wrong. I'm so sure it was 4-2 or something like that. They scored a free kick, but both goals could have easily been avoided. So I would like to see us better that in this game, to be fair with you. Like I said, it's an away game. Their fans, no disrespect to the club or their fans, but they're not typically going to see sides like Arsenal and whatnot at their ground too often, so they're going to be buzzing. It's going to be a good atmosphere for them. It could be an intimidating atmosphere of sorts for us, even though there's more or less nothing to play for. I don't like saying things like that. If I was them, I'd be galvanised, I'd be physical, I'd be up for the fight, to be honest with you. And I'd take it as disrespect if Arsenal don't match us with the same regards because of them thinking about Spurs. So it is a game with a lot to be played with, man. We just need to deal with the business. There's not much more to be said, man. Again, on the topic of us being sensible, I think with the fixture pile-up and again, I do think players are fitter now than they've ever been, but with the fixture pile-up and obviously players were playing at international level, some of them, Lucas Torreira, let's be a bit smart and rest legs, or just be a bit smart. So in regards to the lineup, it's a tough one, people, because I think Leno, you got to stay with Leno, to be fair with you, but checks back from his injury, forgive me if I'm wrong, so I'll probably let Leno sit this one out. bring Czech back into the side. Like, no matter what you say about Czech, it should be, regardless of the keeper, Ilev, the under-23 keeper, should be able to be played and we win this game. So I'll go with Czech in goal. Yeah, I'll say Czech in goal. Centre-halves is a bit of a sticky one still. I think Holding's got to be rested. I'll go with Socrates, to be fair with you. I'll go Socrates. If I need to write this out, people, this is getting tough, man. So I'm going to go Czech, Socrates. Mavropanos is injured already, so we can't use him. So it's going to have to be Mustafi, in my opinion. Left back, this is just tough, man. This is tough. I'll go with Kohler again. I don't know for Monreal. I really don't know. Part of me wants to bring in Maitland-Niles in that position. In fact, you probably, you know what? MN, just to save legs, man. I know I wanted to play in midfield, but just to save legs going into that game on the weekend. But then again, you could say Kohler's not played that much games of recent, so would he really lose anything playing in this game? I'm not too sure. But I'll go Kohler. Yeah, man, I'll go Maitland-Niles, midfield, El Nene. Maybe Joe Willock. I think he's been alright as well, you know. But I'll go El Nene, Guendouzi, Emil, my guy. Up front is where it gets political. But I'd go with Iwobi, Mickey, and I'd actually go with Eddie, you know. Purely because I must, in fact, Ramsey ting. I'd play Ramsey. Purely so we can take Iwobi out the side and rest his legs. And Emil will do his thing for him. Mkhitaryan, I'm not gonna lie, he wouldn't be starting for me in regards to Spurs at the weekend, so he could probably rest him. Admittedly, he could probably bring Ozil into the team as well. Could probably, because of our centre half issues, there's probably something we can do around centre half. We could probably get away with El Nene at centre half, so we can bring in another midfielder to again keep resting legs, man. It's a tough one on our squad. So it will give me a lot to think about. Right back as well, it's tough again. Like, who the hell plays? You could say we should go free at the back as well. Like, we could say free at the back could save us. We've got a lot of injuries. Do you know what? Not Socrates. Lichtstein's not back from injury, so my team would be. I have to give you a lot of team, and I'm waffling here now, people. Czech. You're gonna have to go Czech. I'm gonna go with Maitland-Niles. I'm going to go with Socrates and Mustafi. Left back, I'm going to go with Kohler. In midfield, Aaron Ramsey, Guendouzi and El Nene. And then up front, I'm going to go with Eddie and Nketiah. It should probably be Lacazette, but I'll go with Eddie. And I'll go with Mkhitaryan and Emil. That would be my lineup, people. But I must admit, it's a selection dilemma. Because looking at my own suggestions, I'm thinking, is there something to be done with El Nene in that side at centre-half, possibly resting someone's legs? I'm not too sure. Or if we can go free at the back with Mustafi. No, that won't work. See, this is where our squad's being tested, you know. Like, our squad is being tested. You know what? I'm going to stay with this lineup, people. Like I said, checking goal. Maitland-Niles right back. Socrates and Mustafi together. Kohler at left back. Midfield, we're going with El Nene, Guendouzi and Aaron Ramsey. Up front, Mkhitaryan, Eddie and Nketiah and Emil. That should be enough to win this game. No disrespect to the opposition, but that should be more than enough out there to win the game. There's enough experience out there. It's not that we have to win. For me, we have to win, but it's not a dying to win sort of thing. So we'll see what he's saying. But yeah, man, that's it for me and Arsenal. That's me done for today, man, in regards to Arsenal. But for me, yeah, Arsenal have got to think about Sunday. And again, I sound like a hypocrite throughout this whole thing. I don't want to respect Vorskla, but for me, Arsenal have to be very smart with what we do in regards to the team selection out there. But for me, anyways, people, Arsenal versus Vorskla, that's my preview done anyways, people. There's not much to talk about, and I've kept you lot here longer than you need to be. So on that note, comment, subscribe, and do the rest. Share it up for me as I try and expand people. Without you lot, I can't do it. Like, I need you lot to help me blow in it, essentially. You lot know I'm good for it. The talent's there. Man, them cap my thing, whether it's the tactics board or my opinions. You lot know this, innit? People might have their clout, the subscribers, and all of these things, but I got the source, man, and I got the best subscribers about, which you lot are. So let me get out of your hair, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Deluded. Get in a comment, subscribe, and do the rest. Like I said, peace, people. Stay safe.